Quick.
Fantastic.
I don't have a fantastic one that most people have.
And then, we'll start over. She's going to testify.
I am hypoglycemic, and I started taking the Plexus Slim in, I think it was the end of June, and instead of going through this whole process, I said, I'm going to sign up as an ambassador. If it works, we'll see. So I got on it and immediately stopped having shakes every single day from the blood sugar problem, and never weighed myself because I wasn't worried about the weight, it was more about the sugar when I saw it. So I just continued to take it, started noticing clothes kind of better. I was like, what's going on? Let me get on the scale. So I got on the scale, and I had lost 10 pounds. It was probably about a month that I weighed myself. And so I got off the scale, and I got back on the scale. The scale broken. You know. So I did that about 3 or 4 times, realized, it must not be broken. It must be okay. Then when I went to the doctor, and they weighed me, I was like, I verified my scale was not broken. And so overall, I've lost about 15 pounds, and just love the way it makes me feel, you know, and that's pretty much it.
Fantastic. All right, who else would like to testify? Okay, Sheila. Okay.
I'm Jennifer Landash, and I've done weight loss things on and off the year, naturally on my own. I would eat very healthy, but I have 5 sons, and my husband and mother, who also love sweets, live with me, so it's very hard for me to diet. So I just kind of figured, whatever, when my kids move out, then I'll be healthy here. But Lori's sons came over and played paintball at my house one day, and she gave me some to try as a thank you. And I said, well, I've never taken diet pills. I said, but you know, let me see, whatever, it's free, I'll give it a shot. So I took it on a Sunday morning, and I had stayed up really late that night because I was really tired, and I fall off to church, and I'm taking it in the morning. And I found I was really mellow, and I thought, well, maybe I'm just exceptionally overtired because occasionally that will happen. And I also found I wasn't hungry. And about midday, I found myself starting to get nauseous, and I'm like, am I getting sick? What's going on here? And I realized that because I wasn't hungry, I just hadn't eaten enough. So I ate, and I felt better. And I said, well, you know, maybe the mellow is the Plexus Slim as well, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it another shot tomorrow. So Monday was a school day. I homeschooled, which means that throughout the day, there are several times a day when I'm ready to pull my hair up, homeschooling 5 boys. And I was just calm, and my day went smoothly, and I didn't raise my voice, and whatever happened, and I handled it, and it went on. That third day, when I went online and I read question 15, I think it was, which was what are the side effects, you know, what other things can I expect on Plexus Slim? And it talked about feeling calm and sleeping better and having no sweet cravings and a reduced appetite. And I'm like, that's me. This is what I'm feeling. And so I said, that's it. I have to find a way to stay on this stuff because my husband, he does pressure washing and lawn care, which means our work is very seasonal. And so when November and Christmas and all through winter hit, I'm usually very anxious. So around Christmas time this year, I was really suffering with anxiety. And from day 1 taking Plexus Slim, that stopped. And so I said, if I don't lose another pound, if I don't lose a single pound on this stuff, I am not getting off. And so I said, I prayed about it. I prayed for 2 days straight, and I felt like this is just an answer to prayer. And so I told Lori I was going to be an ambassador. She told me what to do, and so I signed up. And now, yesterday, my mom started taking it. I got the 3-pack, so I'm taking 1. My mom started taking 1 yesterday. My husband came last night. He got the free, so he started trying it this morning, which means he's going to be hooked too. So that's all my original. So I told him, y'all can start it, but you have to sell. So we're going to get going. But yes, so far, and I didn't get on that scale. I long ago decided the scale was not my friend. It was supposed to me to get on it. I didn't get on it that first Sunday, but the next Sunday I got on it, and then this past Sunday I weighed myself again. I had lost 5 pounds last week, which included one night we ate pizza, another night my mom made hot wings. So yes, very difficult to diet in my house. And I still lost 5 pounds, and I say no to chocolate. And when you talk, no, it was the other lady, the teacher, who talked about chocolate and Diet Coke, that was me. chocolate and Diet Coke. I haven't had a Diet Coke. I am not craving chocolate. So, amen. Feel free.
Yeah. See, I think it's great because it's not everybody that can stand up and say, I lost 56 pounds. It's the other things that we need to know about. And that's why I love testimonies with everything I do. I don't care if it's 4 of us sitting around the table at lunch, somebody's going to testify. Because, you see, we've built our entire business off people's testimonies. And I really, really think it's the way to go because it's the only way I do know. It's the only way I know to promote this product is off of other people's testimonies. And so you see, 2 months from now, somebody will see me and I'll be telling you all about this lady. Okay? I'll tell you all about her, and I'm going to tell you all about her because that's just what I do. I use people's stories. In fact, sometimes I have to look around and make sure the story I'm about to use is not someone sitting right in front of me. It's not very cool. But anyway, when Mary's not here, I use her stories. But anyway, you're here this morning, so I can't use that story. Anyway, so, and I still may tell your story, if you don't mind. Anyway, so, I love testimony. So anybody else feel like they just need to give their testimony before we get started?
It's not working for me.
Yeah. See, I think here's the problem with Sarah. It worked really well, and then what happened? We should put some little caution and some warnings on there, huh? We're going to start looking really good, and whoopsie. All right. So, I'm excited this morning to be here. Look at this crowd. Are you excited? Oh, my gosh. You know, every night we've had just tremendous amounts of people. In fact, I know I shouldn't be blown away, but I still am. And I know Alec is blown away by the amount of people that we've had at every single meeting. In case you haven't heard, when we started at Lake Charles, we had 175 people show up. Y'all, Lake Charles started building just around when we went to Sandestin, so that was October. They just started building 170-something people. What I was most impressed about is the next morning there were 64 people waiting on us for training. 64 people. We trained, we got in the car, we drove 2.5 hours to Houma, and we got there and the room was full because there we did training first and then the guest night because it was a Saturday afternoon. We get there about 4 o'clock and 4:30 training starts and there's 60-something people waiting for training. Amazing. On a Saturday afternoon, how many people can find something to do on a Saturday afternoon? Right? So I'm preparing Alec. Now, Alec, it's Saturday. I'm thinking I gotta walk it up. It's Saturday, there may not be very many people there, and he walks in and there's a whole room of people. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we had about 100 people somewhere around there for the guest event, and some of those people actually left to go do other things if they didn't have a guest or whatever. Shame on them. But anyway, so we had about 100 people. It was amazing. And then Monday night we had about, I don't know, somewhere between 170 and 180 people in our Gulfport meeting. And the same thing happened the next morning, 60-something people at training. And then Tuesday we went to Hattiesburg, and we've never really officially held an event in Hattiesburg, and 145 people showed up. I meet every other Tuesday at a Shoney's with maybe 20. On a good night, we might have 35. 140 people. Y'all, that's amazing. It's amazing. And guess what? How many people were there the next morning? 60. It kind of seems to be our thing. Do y'all know how many chairs are in here this morning?
They started with 50.
Yeah, and we put some more chairs out. So we're going to have about amazing. And then last night I counted 101. I don't know what y'all counted. 101, yeah. Yeah, 101, 115. Okay, I knew there was a lot because we kept putting out chairs. Everywhere we went, we had to put out chairs. So I called the event planner on the way here yesterday, and I said, look, Jackson's going to be the last stop. I think you need to go ahead and call them and tell them, go ahead and put some more chairs out. Why do I keep putting out chairs everywhere I go? You know, we're hauling chairs, trying to get started. I was like, just put some more chairs out. She said, how many? As many as they can get put out. Are you kidding me? You're going to fill that place up. So I'm excited about what's happening. I'm so excited about Alec being on the tour with us. I mean, I told people, I said, look, if you want the chief marketing officer to go with you, it's so fantastic because he gives stuff away. And so this is amazing that we have it. So, but this morning, you know, with all the excitement and everything, there is a piece of us that we need to know a little bit about what we're doing. Okay? So that's what I'm here this morning is I'm going to give you just a little bit of what you should be doing to possibly help you with your business. I don't expect you to remember everything. For those people that signed up last night, you're not even sure why you signed up. Somebody got excited and signed up. What did I do? What did I sign? So we're going to help you with that.